But yeah, let's get to this. Let's get to. I want to get to what Charleston White also spoke on, and then we can head up out of here. Let me copy and paste this link because I didn't want this video to be too long. We kind of already spoke on all the main points, but I kind of wanted to see what the people think. Do y'all think NBA YoungBoy has reached that GOAT iconic legendary status? Do you think he's just a legend? Do you think he's just an icon? Do you think he's just good at rapping? Do you think he ain't shit? You know, feel me? Like, this is a public discussion, because to me, he's going to end up based on trajectory, unless some catastrophic shit happen, like unfathomable. Like, I can't even think of what could happen to mess this up. The trajectory he's on, oh, that nigga gonna be the GOAT. This generation's goats to me right now. I think I already said this. Sosa, Thug, YB. Those are the three most influential from 2015 to 2025. Maybe you could throw Uzi in there, but if I'm being honest, I feel like to be put in that category, there has to be a lineage that follows. And that's kind of hypocritical because I can't really say there's a lineage behind YoungBoy of artists that came up and you can tell that's where they got their ism from. Maybe I just don't listen to that type of music, because I guess you could say like Rallo's and No Caps, but like, is that really the same as YoungBoy shit? I mean, it's the same aura, but like, I don't know. It's hard to tell, but it's just like so much space between those guys and everybody else. Like, it's quite crazy to me. Just to me, that don't mean they're my favorite, but that just mean just in terms of what I've seen in terms of influence socially, etc., etc. YoungBoy, Thug, and Sosa has had an unforgettable impact on the youth, on the psychology of the youth, and on the social standards and conditionings and structure around the youth. Like the way that the swag, the ism, the mannerisms, the characteristics, all that. Where is this interview? It was 2 days ago. I literally just had it up. Wasn't the Terrence Gangster William one. It was like literally 2 days ago. I hope they didn't take the interview down. Here it is. Cool. We're going to kind of hop into this, and then we're going to get up out of here.
And in pain.
Oh, there you go. Cool.
And them G niggas been coming through the house with that G shit. Leaving that G.
I'm gonna let y'all know, nigga be saying some wild ass shit. Nah, he don't hold a thought. My boy does not hold a thought. He ain't got no hold bars.
Spirit behind.
I'll be like, bro, you ain't even have to say that. God damn, you didn't even have to say that. Why?
Nigga coming through fucking his mama when he 9, 10 years old, and he hear a nigga banging that pussy up, and when he come out, it's OG Larry that coaches little league football team. So nigga, he kind of despised OG Larry. So when they grew up, they say fuck a OG nigga. The OG nigga was tripping, you know, that's who was serving his mama. That's who was fucking on his mama.
I agree with that point though. You know, something I saw that I want to kind of touch on. I keep seeing this comment from older generation rap fans and hip hop fans. We grew up on drug dealer music. Y'all grew up on drug user music. But when you think about the chronological timeline, eventually the people y'all selling drugs to gonna have kids. And I think they're gonna want to make music at some point, but they are hooked on drugs. The crack babies, the crack you served. You get what I'm saying? Is there not a bridge there that connects drug dealer music, drug user music? Isn't it? Didn't y'all cause that? Maybe I'm tripping. Just something to think about. Who's using? Do they stop having kids? Do they stop having dreams because they using drugs? So you was selling and I'm using. Just think about the bridge.
Yeah, nigga, I'm in the living room playing a video game. You walk through, been in there fucking my mama, got her hollering all night long, and you ain't even gave me nothing when you walk through. A high five or nothing. Yeah, I see your pistol showing. I see your money. Yeah, you just left me with an image, nigga.
That's a sad truth, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, if I'm just being serious for a moment, because like I said, I grew up in the super extreme suburbs, morally structured home, all of that. But if I'm being honest, my mom did not was literally the polar opposite of that. And I'm not putting anything onto her. I'm psychologically aware and developed enough, mentally developed enough, internally developed enough to separate her actions from my own value. But when you're that young and these people are your fucking heroes, that shit burns. I'm telling you, bro. I'm not even gonna get into how I know or any of that. But that shit burns, bro. Because when you're that young, your mom and your dad, whether you like it or not, have a real influential impact on your life in terms of how their actions create your value. So what he's speaking on is super true.
So
It's
yeah, I
very hurt.
despise you in the image. So when I grew up, I kill that image. You whoop a hoe like my mama and rob niggas like you that sell dope. That's why a lot of niggas become serial robbers. So you can't tell a nigga, I don't like no nigga that's jacked, and nigga been selling dope to his mama all his life, neglecting him and his brother. When he grew up, he robbed dope dealers. That's his game. A nigga that robbed.
And most people aren't able to create that bridge in terms of the impact of those behaviors and how they manifest later. This is something I was talking about in class, and me and my teacher was talking about how I will probably do good in the psychological studying field or the psychological research field because I'm able to identify how habits and patterns manifest later. So I feel like a lot of times the parent, this goes to the parent, they don't realize how their actions are affecting their children in the long term. That's something I don't care how great of a parent you are, every parent needs to be fully, consciously, and internally aware of that because I watched my sister pick up on negative behaviors, negative characteristics. And for some reason, the human psyche works in this way. Those negative impacts have a longer term effect than the positive memories. That's why trauma builds character. Good times builds good times are almost just like good times. Let's be real as humans, bro. The trauma and the negative impactful experiences early on have so much more of an impact than the positive experiences. And that's just all throughout life. The older you get, the more graceful you become, the more appreciative of peace you become. But in those earlier stages, bro, those negative experiences, those negative images, those negative reinforced behaviors and characteristics, that shit is invaluable, the impact it has. So Charleston hit right on the head with that.
Jack, you niggas that think you fly, he been ugly. A nigga like Thug. Nigga, ain't been to the dentist throughout none of his school years. Nigga got that side missing tooth in high school.
Chill.
Man, nigga, you better, them niggas be the bully niggas. And they be heartless, because they mama seem heartless. So now, nigga, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I'm so shit. So by me understanding this,
the impact of your environment creates who you will become socially in so many ways. It's not absolute. I'm gonna say that again. It's not absolute. There's always enigmas, anomalies, and others, an alternative. But for the most part, I've been able to trace certain characteristic and behavioral patterns directly back to very specific childhood moments for me personally and for others, that specifically for like my younger siblings. Like I'm able to watch my sister pick up on certain behaviors and then start to integrate them into who she is. I've watched it. That is not speculation. That is serious as fuck. And that's why I plan on, once I get into my university studies and once I get to once I reach certain, let's just say, communities, I want to start to build programs that help parents specifically understand the developmental impact they have on their children. That shit is so fucking serious, bro. And I've watched that shit create drifts and create resentment for what it is the parent did or didn't do that created the environment that a child had to grow up in. I've watched it, y'all. That shit is serious.
that's why so many niggas resent me. I talk to the pain and the dysfunction. Yeah, bitch ass nigga, you nigga mama didn't have no prenatal care, and you nigga wasn't breastfed, and you nigga couldn't read in school. So I insult niggas with facts and statistical data that I know. And man, he talking down on black people. So black people talk down on black people, nigga. What you talk when you smoke?
All I'm gonna say on that point is, for those who say, "Why you talking down on black people?" You better not ever listen to a rap. You better not ever go to school. You better not ever go anywhere where there's roasting. Where, like, come on, gang. That is such a dried up, fragile, shallow ideology. Like, are you serious, bro? Everybody talk about everybody. That's so simple. Why is that even I don't get that conversation, bro. I watch people talk about people for no reason. I'm talking about niggas just driving. Look at her. She thinks she cute. Like, what the fuck? I be getting on people. I be getting on my people for that. Like, hey, come on, bro. Yo ass mean as hell. Yo ass mean. Yo ass mean as hell. What are we doing? Like, so that whole that's a shallow mindset, and those people are usually some of the most fragile people. Like, just in general.
Smoking on a nigga, I'm gonna kill a nigga, spin the block again. Yeah, nigga, that ain't nothing worse.
Like mirroring hypocrisy or whatever.
Nigga,
That's deeper than
because this what I
point.
learned. So when I used to go into the schools, you used to have the boat. So I always had gold teeth with diamonds, but I used to have Prince jacket and nigga been selling dope. They trying to mask the pain. It caters to the pain
Here
of
we go. This the young boy part I was talking about. We was about to get. I nigga was finna get into a whole nother spiel. I'm like, hold up now. We ain't finna. I ain't reacting to no whole hour with that sound now. We getting to the point we getting to. All right, here we go.
thinking. So you can't.
This just corroborates everything I previously said in terms of what makes Youngboy so attached and such. Basically, what makes Youngboy and why there's such a psychological attachment to the inner city between the inner city youth and Youngboy. You know what I'm saying?
Say the
My
influence
bad. I just got trippy. I just got loopy.
Of Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Mike had grown.
You can say the influence of Elvis. The influence of Tupac.
I was gonna say Tupac. I see a lot of Pac, even from the euthanasia chain. If I'm not mistaken, that circle pendant that Youngboy wears, that's inspired by Tupac's euthanasia chain.
NWA, Jay-Z. So his level of music, I wouldn't say his level, but his style of music, it caters to the pain of poor children. That's why.
What did I say? The experience of the inner city youth. It speaks and represents everything that the inner city youth goes through and wants to become. Never broke again, young boy.
So many kids seem obsessed with him because he sound like he in pain. He rap like he angry. And when he sing like he's agonizing. His emotions. All of our children relate to him because of that. Any the kid with mama issues, any the kid with the absent father issues.
What did I say earlier? Speaking directly to the pain of the fatherless child, of the single mother, of the growing up in the single mother household, growing up in a disturbed and broken environment that does nothing but reinforce negative characteristic and traits. That's why Youngboy relates so much to the inner city youth, and specifically the YNs and young Slimettes, the YGs, the young girls, because like that girl said, it feels like he's talking to me. It feels like he's speaking for me. He represents everything I'm going through and everything I'm trying to make it out of. That's why he's my GOAT. And it all bridges.
Majority of our kids relate to him. He got the young mama. We done seen him online squabbling with his mama. We done seen him dragging at least 2 or 3 of his little bitches down the hallway. So nigga, he's abusive, he's violent, he's and he'll get you killed. So he
allegedly, goddamn me, goddamn, bro, allegedly.
He embody him and King Von, nigga, they embody those spirits.
The thing about Von, I don't think he has the artistic ability that Youngboy have, would you give him like a 80% boost? Like if King Von had the artistic ability to express himself as passionately and as vulnerable as Youngboy, Youngboy is vulnerable in his music. Like he talk about being suicidal. Why can you even say that on YouTube anymore? You an idol, being woo idol, being, you feel me? Talk about feeling like he ain't gonna live past a certain age, growing up in the hood and the broken shit and the backdoing and the distrust. That's all he talk about. He don't even. I don't. Has Youngboy ever flexed in his music? Is he ever bigging himself up? Like, yeah, look at me. It just be straight hurt. I'm fucked up. Like, but that's what they going through in the deep inner city. I'm talking about every ghetto and hood in America has a Youngboy, feels like Youngboy, and is attached to Youngboy. Not every, again, not speaking of absolutes, just for the internet.
Of our children, homie, that's disenfranchised and neglected. So that's why he got such influence. That's pain music. That other little nigga, that other little fat chubby nigga, all them niggas sound like.
But yeah, that's basically, I just wanted to play that to corroborate what it is I was speaking on, because if not, it would kind of seem like I was piggybacking off of what he said. And if I'm being honest, I wrote my outline for this video a week ago. So I just kind of wanted to bring that point up because it was just kind of like a moment where I was like, aha. So somebody else does get it. But yeah, man, we're going to wrap it up right here. Let me know what y'all think. Is Youngboy the GOAT of this generation? Will he be the GOAT of this generation? Or, you know, what y'all feel about his tier, his career, his connection to the people, his connection to the youth, and what y'all feel about the tour right now? Let me know how we rocking. We out, man. We out. We got a lot of dope content coming up. We got a lot of dope ideas, dope content planned. Keep building this thing brick by brick, piece by piece. We're gonna keep rocking. We're gonna build something dope. We're gonna build something unique. We're gonna build something new. I want to be innovative in this space. I want to add a new flavor to the YouTube commentary, kind of podcast, live streaming type of thing. I just want to add a new flavor to this shit, and I want to build it together. I want to build a community. I want to build something that we feel connected to. Dig what I'm saying? People's champ. We out. Take care of yourselves. Love yourselves. Stay tuned for what we got in store. It's gonna be a lot of dope shit, a lot of cool shit, a lot of innovative shit, a lot of new ideas, a lot of new discussions. We're gonna keep rocking. We're gonna keep doing this thing. Y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all love yourselves. Y'all love the people around y'all. Y'all take care of the people around y'all. We out. Salute.